And when you talk to him, please make sure you use the correct language. He's not helping out, okay? He's doing his part. Okay? Hey everyone, I'm Katlava and welcome back to my channel. Hello. Today I'm going to be doing a living together Q&A live update type of thing because me and my boyfriend moved in together about like 6 months ago. It's been a little over 6 months now, so I decided to do an update for you guys so you guys can hear how it's going, so I can share some tips here and there and help you out with your living together situation. But before we do all of that, I just want to remind everyone watching right now to go ahead and click that subscribe button and make sure you join the family. You're already here, so you might as well stay. And yeah, let's get into the button said Q&A, shall we? First question. I am currently living with my man and I'm struggling with getting him to acknowledge when the house is clean. I often have to pick up after him and it really gets to me sometimes. I feel that, sister. How do you guys divide the chores? Sit down and list what chores need to be done in the house and divide them equally as possible, because you don't want one party feeling like they're doing more than the other party and vice versa. I relate so much with this dilemma because that's the situation we were in during lockdown level 5. So we tried a system where we divided the work equally. I would do the I would do the bedroom and the living room. He would do the bathroom and the kitchen, and then I cook, he washes the dishes. So it felt equal and everyone was contributing to that equal share of the housework. Now that we officially live together, it's still kind of the same setup, except when it comes to the cleaning, we have outsourced that function. We have people come in once a week to come clean for us. So basically we've stopped fighting about cleaning. So yeah, that's my biggest tip. If you do have the luxury to outsource it, choose peace. But if you don't have the luxury to get help into your house, then you really need to sit him down and make him realize what needs to be done. And when you talk to him, please make sure you use the correct language. He's not helping out, okay? He's doing his part. Okay? You can't have him out here thinking he's doing you a favor by washing his own dishes. No. So yeah, Next question. Did you both live alone before moving in together? Yes. Yes. When we were dating, he lived at home. Before that, he had his own apartment, so he did get a taste of living alone first. And yeah, I've been living alone for quite some time. I lived alone basically from when we were together. Yeah, I lived alone, then I went back to PLK for like 2 years, then I came back, lived alone, and yeah, that I think I lived for maybe 2-3 years and then we moved in together. I know you didn't ask, but would I recommend living alone? Yes and no. You know, I feel like everyone needs that freedom that comes with living alone. That experience is really quite nice. That kind of taste of independence is really quite lit. And you know, kind of like creating your own routines and learning to do things by yourself and learning how you like to live. That's also quite a pretty invaluable experience. You know, if you can get it, do get it. But would I say you need to live alone before moving together? Not necessarily. Sometimes I think if I didn't live alone for such a long time, it would have been easier to like cohabitate with him, because I wouldn't have these routines already in place that obviously now that I share a space with him, I have to change. But yeah, we lived alone and then we moved in together. Next question. How did you start the conversation about moving in together? Well, we've had those type of conversations before, but when it became really serious, like we really want to move in together, is around when we were going to level 3 and he was going to be going back to the office, and we were kind of talking about how our life would look now, because he's gonna have to go back, and for the past couple of months we have been together every single day. And yeah, he was like, I feel like in the next 3 months, because it was close to the end of the year, so basically we were saying by the end of the year we need to start saving up, so by the end of the year we can move in together. So basically that's how the serious conversation started, and that's when I started looking for apartments and stuff like that. And yeah, long story short, I feel like these kinds of decisions are an ongoing conversation. I don't think a lot of people just decide now that, oh my god, I want to move in together with you, and then they move in together next week. It requires a lot of planning. Moving is not cheap. Finding a place is not that easy, especially if you don't have a lot of money. And yeah, so you really need to take your time, talk about it, see if you guys are ready. And yeah, that's how it went for us. Next question. I'm a student and he is working. Same age. Would you advise us to move in together? Is it a good idea? I really don't know. I don't know your relationship. I don't know your situation. But I will say this. Don't let you not having a job, or you not having a stable financial situation stop you from moving in with your partner, because I feel like there's a lot to be said about our inability as people to just let ourselves be vulnerable and let people who want to take care of us take care of us. As you say, you're a student, eventually you're going to be graduating, eventually you're going to be having your own job. So you not having a job or you not having money is not permanent, right? So yeah, should you do it? I don't know. Do you trust him? You know what I'm saying? Do you trust him? Do you trust the relationship? Do you trust that he has your best interests at heart? Do you trust that he won't throw it back in your face like, I'm taking care of you? There's a lot of things to consider, you know what I'm saying? But don't let the fear of being dependent on someone stop you, because I mean, like we can't do it alone. We need each other, and eventually you are going to be dependent on your partner. I mean, no one wants to be in that spot, but chances are it will happen in this lifetime where you have to depend on your partner. So yeah, good luck with that. Let's move on to the next question. Did you guys live separately before living together, and who initiated that moving in together? I already answered yes, we did live separately. Who initiated the conversation? Like I said before, it's an ongoing conversation. It's not it wasn't a will you move in with me kind of thing. It was a so what are we doing next, If I remember correctly, I think this is what happened. It was going towards my birthday, and I was like, he asked me, what do you want for your birthday? And I said, I want an apartment. And he said, okay. And a couple of days later, he was like, were you serious about that apartment thing? And I was like, yeah, I mean, like, it's locked down. We can't go anywhere. Usually for my birthday, he likes to like take me away somewhere, but it was COVID. We can't go anywhere, we can't do anything. So maybe it would be nice if, I got a new apartment, plus I had just quit my job in Pretoria. So I was trying to leave Pretoria anyway. So I was like, maybe it would be nice if I got a new apartment for my birthday. And then on that specific day, he was just like, hey, are you serious? And I was just like, yeah, I'm serious. Maybe it's time to move. But yeah, it just went from there to us really talking about living together and deciding that, okay, cool, let's move in together. And that was that on that. How do you guys deal with financial matters? Who pays for what? I was actually waiting for this. I expected this question to pop up more than the chore one. Chores, guys. People are really struggling with chores here. Anyway, back to the money conversation. Who pays for what? I don't know if I should get that detailed into our finances, but I will say that it is divided according to how much we both earn. So whoever earns the most pays for the most stuff. That would be no go. And that's honestly my tip when it comes to um, financial obligations in the house. Whoever has the money, just pay the bill. Like, okay? And whatever you do, just make sure you get the bills paid. That's it. Next question. Who should do a closet sale and why? That is so shady. But honestly, I feel like both of us, we really need to do closet sales. We have a lot of clothes between us that we need to get rid of to make space for new clothes, hopefully. But yeah, both of us should definitely have a closet sale. And yeah, go ahead and follow me on my Instagram. I'm starting to have regular closet sales now. So yeah, both of us, we should definitely both have closet sales, definitely, especially when it comes to sneakers. He has so many sneakers, so many sneakers. Next question, do you ever feel the need for some me time? If so, what do you do when that happens? I'm so glad that you asked this question because I feel like what I've realized recently in the past 2 months, that me time is so important to the health of our house. Okay, I need some time to myself. I need some time to just do things that I love, just to have fun away from him, away from the house, away from my friends. Just me, myself, and the things I enjoy. I would 10 out of 10 recommend it. Me personally, I go to a dance class. They are called Wild Thoughts Experience. I will leave the link in my description box. They have a dance event like once a month or something like that, and I go there. It's 4 hours, I think it's 4 hours, and the first couple of hours we just talk and just vent about the things that are going on in our lives, and then the next 2 hours we just dance and have the most fun. It's a really good time. I would Look, man, I wish they could have it once a week. I'm trying to bully the owner into having it a little bit more often because I really enjoy myself in the class. But with COVID and everything, obviously that's not possible. But yeah, I will leave the link to their Instagram page in my description box, and whatever you want to know about the dance class, you can just go there. But yeah, me time. You need it. Have it. Have you time, have friend time, have family time, have relationship time, and yeah, it's all a balance. It's all a balance. So easy to fall into the routine, right, of you guys being together, but you really need to be intentional about still keeping your individual identity and things that really just make you happy, just away from everything, you know what I'm saying? Away from work, away from your relationship, away from your friends, away from your family, just you and something you enjoy by yourself. 10 out of 10. You need to. You need that. You need it. You need it. You need it. You need it. Your relationship will be all the way better for it. You will be all the way better for it. So really invest in me time. Do yourself a favor and have some me time today. Next question. What have you found to be the most difficult thing to get to used to now that you live with someone? Just having someone in my space. Oh my gosh. It's so difficult. Like, it's so difficult. I'm one of those people who live with a certain routine. Everything has a place. I like everything like clean, tidy, you know what I'm saying? And whenever you add someone else into your space, it always makes it more difficult to keep things in order, to keep things clean, to keep things tidy and neat and all that. Just that aspect alone it's quite challenging to get used to. I think a lot of people kind of like romanticize living together, like, oh my god, it's all great, it's all great, it's all great. And it is. It is, I'm not going to lie, but at the end of the day, any type of growth, any type of progress is uncomfortable, so you're always going to have difficult things that are hard to adjust to. And for me, it's definitely having someone else in my space, because of everything that comes with it. Because there's another person in the house, you can't regulate everything like you could if you lived alone. Another thing that really I struggle with, really struggle with, like really struggle with. I don't know what it is about boys and loud music, or playing things on like really high volume. Um, but everything must be loud. You know what I'm saying? And it's difficult because ke na le di-nerves. Ke na le di-nerves and censure the nerves. I like peace and quiet in my home. So, like I said, two different individuals being in one space, there's always going to be some type of clash. And it's funny because some of these things you see them before you start to live together, but you don't really care for them because they don't really matter at the time. Like, but before that, they really didn't care that you like to listen to music loud because you don't live with them. They don't have to listen to your loud ass music. But now that they have to listen to your loud ass music, they have an issue, and it's only normal. Yeah, that's one thing that really makes me want to scream. That, and the fact that he drags his feet. But he's been dragging his feet for a very long time, and I've been complaining and screaming about that for a very long time, and that hasn't changed. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna be complaining about those two things for a very long time. Next question. Things that he does that make you think, Baton, I love this man. Lately, you know what he's been doing? Like, if I'm just chilling in the bedroom or something on my phone, or if I'm like just chilling on the couch on my phone or something, and he's in another part of the house, he'll just come in there and like give me a kiss and then leave. And it's always like super cute because like in the moment I'll be busy with something, and then like when he walks in, I know he's about to kiss me, so I just put my phone down and oh, and you know what he did last week? Last week when he came back from work, he brought me a Kit Kat. Anyway, let's go to the next question. Okay, let me go to the next question. What's your favorite thing about living together? Definitely the Kit Kats after work. I'm joking, but I don't know how to put this, and I don't know if you guys will understand the English that I choose to use, but it's very affirming to constantly see him back up the commitment he made or he makes to me. Like if someone is like, I'm going to be there for you, it's always nice to see them actually being there for you. So, and that's what this really feels like. I think that's the best part about living together. Yeah. Yeah, that's the worst part about living together. And the cuddles, especially now that winter is almost here. Winter is almost here, so the cuddles go in, guys. I'm not gonna lie, cuddles and like middle of the day naps, they really go in. I would 10 out of 10 recommend that you get a partner just for those two activities: midnight cuddles and midday naps. What are the habits that you have learned to accept about each other? The things I'm learning to accept about Nuka is that no matter what I say, no matter what I do, he will never take the coffee mug to the sink and rinse it out. Like, and as you can tell, that drives me crazy. But it's just one of those things that I'm starting to accept, honestly, because I don't want to shout about coffee mugs every day. So yeah. Hopefully he starts rinsing, but I'm done complaining about it. I'll just do it myself. I'm done. I'm picking my battles, and the coffee mug one is over for me. I am waving my white flag. I'm done. Okay, next question. Since the move, who has bought a lot of things? Is your interior style similar? Since the move, who has bought a lot of things? Both of us. He sends me money at the end of the month whenever he has extra money. And I also put money aside at the end of the month whenever I have extra money. Specifically to buy furniture for the house. Okay, so in terms of buying furniture, we both chip in. Is the interior style the same? No, it's not the same. He likes dark things, and we are not gonna live in a cave, so we have a lot of not even fights, because I feel like when it comes to interior, he's more likely to be like, okay, it's fine, you can get it. If you like it, it's fine. If you like it, it's fine. Because he doesn't have the energy to go and look for something else that he likes to bring it forward. So I actually have the energy to go shopping. All of the things in our house are kind of picked by me. But because I'm quite bossy, and I really like to have things my way when it comes to buying furniture and buying things for our house. I really try and include him. For example, because he likes dark things, every second accessory that I buy, I'll try and like get something a little bit dark, so he can also feel like he's also represented in the home. Because here's another thing that I had a really big problem with when we still lived at my apartment, when he was still at my apartment last year during lockdown, right? It just always felt like my apartment. It just felt like one long sleepover. It didn't feel like our house. It didn't feel like our place. It didn't feel like, you know what I'm saying? So when we moved in together, I was very intentional about including him in the stuff that I buy, in the decisions that I make in terms of buying furniture and all the little decorative pieces for the house. But yeah, most of it is me. Most of it is me. All of it is me, actually. I run this bitch. Okay, next question. How do you get over someone's nasty habits, especially if you want to change them? This is actually the last question. And I'm so glad. Oh my gosh. Ooh, I feel like I'm oversharing. But anyway, how do you get over someone's nasty habits? I don't know how. You just have to do it. You just have to do it. I don't know what to tell you except pick your battles. If it's such a big habit that you really, really have to change it, then be nice. Make them see that there's a better way to live. Show them what you'd rather have them doing, and if they like it, they'll do it. If not, try to understand that they're an individual. As long as the nasty habit is them not being able to wipe themselves properly after taking a dump, then I think you guys will be fine. I think you can live with it. I really think you can live with it. But yeah, all I'm gonna say about nasty habits and changing them is that it's a very slippery slope, because you don't know what habits your partner may want to change about you. So just, be easy on them about all these nasty habits. But anyway, whew, that is a sign that the video is over. Thank you so much for watching until the very, very end. I really hope you enjoyed my little fat and sit life update Q&A session. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to share it. Don't forget to make sure that you're subscribed and that the notifications for my channel are turned on, okay? And yeah, until the next video, I'll see you when I see you. Peace.